wait to visit a theme park in the winter. It's closed season, but we're here for our first ever visit to Hyde Park Winter Wonderland here in London, and I am very excited. It's raining, not happy about that at all, one little bit, but it's what it is, can't let it spoil it. We're here quite early, it's not even 12 o'clock yet. We're going to be here all day. We've got some time slotted shows that are quite late on. Rides that we're prioritising to be night rides, if that makes sense, so we're not going to do them yet, unless we do end up doing them in the day and night, but they're quite expensive, so we might not do. Hyde Park Winter Wonderland, we have just had a little walk around so far really, we've not done any rides. That slide's really busy, we are booked on for that slide. Oh wow, it's very creatively named, slide, but oh my word, look at the crowds for that one. But yeah, I guess that's why it's time slotted, they'll be gone by the time we're going on. But yeah, that's probably the first thing we're going to do, ride wise, attraction wise. But yeah, Winter Wonderland, Hyde Park, first ever visit, wanted to come here for quite a few years now, and obviously COVID happens and all that, stuff stops you coming down here because we live a little far away. 3 rides I'm looking forward to more than the rest: Hangover, Munich Looping, Haunted Mansion. You're welcome, can't wait to get on them. And yeah, like I say, that's the intro done now, so yeah, we will see you whenever we do something, and hopefully this rain stops, which it's not forecast to, so not very hopeful. She's dancing. The first attraction we're going to do at Hyde Park Winter Wonderland is the real ice slide. Not sure if it's real ice though, and yeah, it's busy, and you have to wear helmets. Ready for some real ice? You ready for some real ice?
Yes.
We look well in these. Now I understand why, when we was doing our intro and I looked over, why I just saw a load of orange dots queuing up for this. Like these orange helmets, there we go.
How to mix it when it goes dark.
I know, yeah. Shame we don't have torches, that'd make us look even better. I think my dad got in the way slightly, sorry.
Yeah, but you should have recorded that. That's better than like the back in the water.
Could you just talk us through what we may have saw? It was partially blocked by Dad and some of the staff, but we saw it happen.
Dad's just said he's tipped, but he didn't fall out. Look, I could walk around all day like that now.
I can't believe you fell out. I wasn't expecting.
I could have hit me back.
I know.
No wonder you need helmets.
I know, yeah. That's why. I can confirm it's real ice as well. It is actually real ice.
He pushed me down like everyone else. And when you go down and you go right to the end, there's a gap like that.
It's like a little bump.
And mine tipped over. Where Dad's managed to level his, he tipped.
Oh, I see. Oh.
When I come down on the other, I didn't come down on a different one. I didn't even tip.
I know, yeah. Unfortunately, the stuff on there are great as well. Oh,
There's
wow.
not going to do that in a day.
Seeing that was a lot better than my 2 slides. Seeing that was a lot better than my 2 slides. I wish it was me, but I'm too light. You know when you get a cough from laughing. Anyways, up next, the Magical Ice Kingdom, which I believe is just a nice scenic walk through. Oh, it's a little bit chilly here. It's like it was last week. I'm excited for this anyways. Just some nice scenic ice. Pause the montage, pause the clips. I've just noticed, right, obviously it's wet. My coat is, I'm dripping wet through. So yeah, my coat's full of water. And it's very freezing in here because it's full of ice and all that. Some of the water on my coat is frozen. I'm pretty sure this is the reason because it weren't like this before. I literally have ice I literally have ice on my coat. I don't know if it's picking up. Where's the best light? I don't know. But I'll try and capture that later. Oh my word. Like, yeah, it's freezing in here. I've had to put my gloves on it. Yeah. Enter the bear's lair. It's cold, and yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe, like, there's ice. Like, just white ice. Frozen water on my coat, and it's all over it. That's crazy. Oh, bloody hell. What's this? There's even icicles. Anyways, into the dragon's... Wait, I swear there wasn't... No, the bear's lair, not the dragon's lair. That's from somewhere else. Now that is a really nice photo opportunity in a bad place. It obviously leads nicely through here, but everybody wants a photo with it, and it just holds everyone up. And obviously some people will just go, oh, I am waiting, and go in front of the camera. So yeah, big crowd here. But anyways, yeah, we're into the bear's lair. We've got a big bear over here. Gotta go the front way, haven't you? The stepping stones, but it doesn't matter if you don't walk across the stepping stones, if that makes sense. You're not going to fall into some ice or anything, which would be in with a theme really, if that was the case. There's treasure, there's a little gap to take it. Well, it's like a game now. Oh, some ice has just fallen off my coat. Like, what is going on? I'll keep you updated with this ice situation. Well, yeah. When I first came in here, it was cold, and I didn't think it was ice cold. But yeah, I should have known really. Should have known better. Anyways, we're gonna stay warm in here. You're leading some exercises, jogging on the spots, star jumps. Let's go. Now you're gonna go through the kiddie entrance. There we go. The witch freezes a bit. She's frozen me. Goodness me. I'm cowed. Can't feel my fingers. Yeah. Looks like some frozen bats. Frozen spiders. My mum will be looking forward to seeing them in a moment when she steps through. Frozen rats, I guess. Here's a nice photo op. It's not focusing very well on camera, but yeah, the witch's face is there. Sculptured out very well. There's the sad scene of the ice sculptures. Well, it's absolutely beautiful in here, apart from the tent. But yeah, that's part of the experience. It's part of the immersion. What's the point in having an ice sculpture walkthrough if it's boiling hot? Yeah, there was a walkthrough in there that... Yeah, should we try it? Yeah, there's a bit closed off for maintenance there basically. Ice slide there, closed off for maintenance as well. So back to the sculptures. I think we're near the end because we're queuing up for a photo just taken by Winter Wonderland. Yeah, so final coat update. There's a lot of ice on it, like, did not expect that whatsoever. And yeah, can't wait for this to defrost, and stepping back outside will probably feel like stepping off a plane in Spain. And that brings us to the end with the magic coin wall, by the way. Like, are you meant to stick coins on there and match them up? I'm not sure, but I would like to warm myself up by stepping outside in England in December. Who'd have thought? My coat's already defrosted. Well, I hope they're not lying when they say that at the bottom. It's time to watch a circus. We are right at the front of the Zippos Circus live. Alright then, it's been a while. You've probably just seen some clips from the big wheel, or you'll see them right now. Yeah, we enjoyed the circus, and the ice sculpture thing was a really good walkthrough, but I was glad to get out and warm up. But yeah, time to absolutely hammer out some rides. The sun's going down, and yeah, we're just going on a bunch of rides now for the very first time. We're starting off here at Haunted Mansion. Looking forward to this dark ride a lot. The only ride here so far where they've given these out after scanning your QR codes or barcodes, whichever one they decide to scan. I'm pretty sure they can scan them both. Yeah, we've not actually been given these tokens. We've just been let onto the ride, but no complaints. Would love to get to keep it. Loving the theming. It's quite dark. Then Santa comes to save everything. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and all the best for the new year, because it will probably be January by the time you've seen this. Never seen a POV, but I've heard good things. Is this Haunted Mansion? And I did mention before that I've been looking forward to this one. Hello. Transfer track. There you go, for the geeks. Oh, we got squirted. It's Dreamland all over again, just not quite as severe. Oh. You're a bit late to that one, love. Chainsaw! It's flat ride time. I've done Huss top spins, but well, this is just a slight difference, really. It's Discovery. Excited. That's number one. Well, I enjoyed Discovery. Makes me sad actually, like, why are parks removing those top spins? Because obviously that was very similar and that was amazing, that was really intense. Thought my feet was going to hit the floor a couple of times. Yeah, overall, a very good flat. And yeah, it's a shame that the ones here, the permanent ones in the parks in this country have been removed now. But anyways, I've not mentioned this. Well, I'll give it a few mentions, but I haven't shown it. The time has come and we've waited till night because just look at it. It's just lit up really well. Probably rides better at night as well. Hence the wait, and yeah, why we've waited to do it till night to do it. This is Munich Looping. I think it's called Olympia Looping, like in general, because it's a travelling coaster, but here at Winter Wonderland they call it Munich Looping. And yeah, doesn't matter either way really. This has a lot of loops, and I love a vertical loop on a roller coaster. It's one of my favourite elements, so yeah, this ride has a lot of them. So yeah, should be good. Whilst I was doing all that rambling, it seemed like they were adding a train. There was a train on that transfer track. Why it wasn't on at the start of the night, I don't know. It's busy, and it just makes sense to have it on full capacity from the start, really, instead of having to hold up box to actually put it on the max capacity. But hey ho, it's what it is. The operations are really good on this ride. Like, yeah, one's coming in, one's going up there now, one's on a mid-course. And yeah, shame we missed it. Shame we didn't see the transfer track. But that would have got some views, wouldn't it? Is there a video of Munich Looping's transfer track on YouTube? Oh, and it's a big thumbs up from me. At first I thought, what on earth is this? What is this organisation? What is this merge point like? I thought this was a cattle pen waiting to be put on the ride, but it isn't. You get let through, you get given a ticket before you join the queue. You queue, then you give your ticket in, then you get let through here, and it looks like it's a free-for-all for whatever row you want to ride on. And obviously with a ride having 5 loops, it's going to be better on the front, isn't it? So yeah, obviously that choice, if you know me well, you know that allocated seating's a big thumbs down from me. Being able to choose your seat is something that I believe should be an option, and that is certainly the case on Munich Looping. And yeah, we've just managed to come down here and get on the front row, it looks like. That's amazing. I'm actually really buzzing about that. Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. I thought, oh, for God's sake. But yeah, here we go. It's just a free-for-all, and you have to push your way through a crowd, obviously, but yeah, it's just, everyone works well with it, to be fair, which is unusual for the public, isn't it? But yeah, wow. I'm about to have a front row ride on a bucket list coaster of mine, and I think I'm getting some funny looks, so I'll see you after. I'm really looking forward to this one. Let's go. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Right. Camera's got to go. We've got to go. See you after. Oh yes. I'm gonna get so many funny looks showing this clip because it's so crowded, but we can't stop. And there is nowhere quiet to do this anyway. However, we've just done our round of Munich Looping. Shoulders are a bit sore. I can see why those restraints are there, but they're not very comfortable. But onto the ride itself. Those loops, they weren't as good as the likes of Revolution, Wipeout, rides like that. But having 5 of them in one ride, having back-to-back loops, sounds very GP there. It was just amazing, and there was a load of fast-paced turns. Yeah, just all round pretty intense experience, to be honest. And yeah, that's all I have to say to now. We are going on the drop tower called Hangover, which I'm really looking forward to. Can I just say, the operations there are incredible. There's 2 queues for this, and yeah, it's not as busy as it looks at first because the whole park's busy, but they're dealing with it so well. Let's go on, Hangover.
Final drop, guys. 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go!
Right then, Wilde Maus XXL for the first time, and the final bit of the queue line involves a bit of obstacles by the looks of things. The first bit of the queue was an obstacle as well, but not in the same way as this. I'll have to explain more about it later on. XXL was being operated so well. 4 people checking the restraints. They were not messing about. As soon as one lot got off, the other were on straight after them. And yeah, the restraints were down. And there's a bonus, they were all really friendly as well. And yeah, singing along to the music on radio. So yeah, it's what you love to see, really. Dark ride time. It's a small world.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. Who needs America?
Up next is the Aeronaut Starflyer. There's actually 3 Starflyers here. 2 of them are the same size. They're a bit smaller than this one. Then there's this one. Why? I don't know, but yeah, they all seem to be making money, so I'll keep them. Quickly and quietly give some thoughts on Hangover while I'm here, and just have a bit of a catch up because yeah, we've been busy doing the rides, running around, so I haven't had a chance to vlog after every one of them. But yeah, Hangover was a lot of fun. It wasn't as intense as I thought it could have been. I think maybe Detonator's more intense, but it was definitely a good few seconds of sustained airtime. And I did mention earlier when we was over there, the operations on there were insane, as they are on the majority of things here.
Here we go.
The Wilde Maus earlier, when I was on about the obstacle, it took forever to get past the bit where you, well, scan your tickets if you've got them pre-booked or give your tokens in or whatever. Yeah, that took forever, and then obviously it's a low throughput ride anyway, 4 people per carriage, so didn't move up the quickest. But after we actually got let in through the ticket thing, we moved up at a decent pace regardless. But yeah, I don't know, like they tried merging like 2 queues into one, even though like yeah, it just didn't speed anything up. Like, I could see what they were trying to do, but it just didn't work on Wilde Maus. And yeah, it was very slow moving, but we got there and we enjoyed Wilde Maus. It's a small world. It's a small ride, by the way. I couldn't believe how short that was. Enjoyed it inside there though. We have 1 Starflyer.
Alright, we say thank you for
2 Starflyers. 3 Starflyers. In fact, I take that back. I don't know what I want about. It's a small world and it was really long. It was a very long ride compared to Starflyer. That was really short. We weren't up there long at all. But it does do us good in these circumstances because we are rushing around to get our final few rides done. Oh, there's a blizzard in London. Alright then, we went on Blizzard and then we ran over to the Euro Coaster for the last ride of our day and our time at Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. And Blizzard wasn't the best ride there, I can't lie. I think there's better flats out there. There's a lot of similar flats. I mentioned there was 3 Starflyers. There's a lot of flats like Blizzard as well. We obviously didn't do all of them, we did Blizzard, and one of them, which I've done those rides before at fun fairs, and you know, there's one at Brighton Pier that I did earlier this year. I think they are a lot better than what Blizzard was actually. But yeah, still enjoyed it nevertheless, and you get some good views at the top there, don't you? But yeah, like I say, I thought it would have gone quicker and I thought we would have spun a bit more than that, to be honest. Euro Coaster, well, it's a family coaster, so it was obviously nothing special, but it's pretty unique at the end of the day. I'm not sure who manufactured it. Sorry for not being factual, but yeah, it was a cool ride, I suppose, for what it was. A few little drops, the profiling was a bit funny, but that's what makes rides like that, in my opinion. So I'm going to give my quick thoughts on our first time, our visit to Hyde Park Winter Wonderland, and what I thought of the place. I really enjoyed my time there. It's a great place. It started off a bit slow. It was chucking it down when we got there, and we just didn't know what to do really. We, you know, normally when we enter places like that, we have a walk around, see where everything is, the rides we've heard of, and yeah, we just didn't fancy doing that because of the weather and that. But yeah, luckily the rain did become like an on and off thing, so we did actually get some bits of dry weather, and yeah, that's when the fun started. The place really comes to life at night when the sun goes down and all the rides are lit up. That is pretty much the only source of light there, I think. I don't remember there being any street lights, but the rides lighting are actually that good. You don't actually need street lights or whatever like on the paths. But yeah, there might have been. Maybe I just, you know, I don't take notice and look for big floodlights around the theme park. But yeah, great atmosphere. The music's blasting out from every ride. Everyone, just everyone around you is having a good time. That's what it's all about really. Everyone was having fun. Everyone was enjoying the rides. Just enjoying walking around the place. It had a really good atmosphere. And the rides obviously added to that. We wanted to wait till the night to do the majority of the rides, including Munich Looping. And that's exactly what we did. Munich Looping was brilliant. I'm going to go over some of the major rides because, to be honest, what I didn't mention about Winter Wonderland at night is it's packed. You can barely move, and yeah, like there's not much space. It really is like a successful Planet Coaster park where the paths are just overcrowded. But yeah, like I say, just it's all right there because it adds to the atmosphere. And those crowds are enjoying themselves. But yeah, because of the busyness, I didn't get too much time to ramble on. But yeah, Munich Looping, big bucket list coaster that. And yeah, finally done it. Big thumbs up from me about the, you know, being a free-for-all where you could just pick your seat pretty much and, you know, walk down to the bottom and queue up for front. It's exactly what we did. If it went again, I'd definitely give it a try on the back because obviously, you know, front's obviously better to go first through loops and that, but I think the back would be better for the drop and you'd still get some good pull over the loops at the back as well, so I would like to give that a try. But yeah, like I say, it was really fun, pretty intense, some good pacing. And yeah, just lit up really well at night as well, obviously. The only problem with it was the restraints, the shoulder things. They're quite similar to Mumbo Jumbo, and I didn't think they were like that. I thought they were proper big bulky OTSRs, which they weren't, and to be honest, it's probably a good job they're not. But yeah, there were these shoulder things like Mumbo Jumbo, just NES and SL Loco, I think, and Mumbo Jumbo didn't affect me, but that one did. Munich Looping, by the end of the ride my shoulders were a bit crushed by them, but it didn't ruin the ride. Hangover, dare I say it, was a little bit overrated. It didn't provide that intensity that I thought it would do. Didn't feel much force at the bottom of it. It wasn't really forceful in any way. But like I say, it did a good job of providing a few seconds of solid air time, as a drop tower should. And yeah, I think, well, I thought you could hear the countdown at the top and you can't, so that obviously adds to it. That's not to overshadow how good it is, because yeah, I definitely recommend you give it a go at Winter Wonderland if you visit. I just really enjoyed it. I'll end the ride reviews there, but overall I loved my time at Winter Wonderland. I recommend you giving it a go at least once. It really isn't cheap, and that's a big factor of why we haven't been, because yeah, it is, dare I say, it's pretty overpriced for what it is in some parts, but it's just got to be experienced at least once, and we've done that once now. So will we go back next year? Sure, we're considering it because we had a good time, but like I say, it depends, because if you know me personally, you know I'd rather go and see some new places. So we'll see. Stay tuned. As I said, some rides are, you know, ranging between 5 and 10 quid a go. The circuses that we went to watch, I don't think I spoke much about the circus. The first one we went to watch was more aimed at the kids and just a younger audience pretty much. There was still some decent acrobats there and whatnot, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the second one we went to watch, where yeah, you had the, did I film any of it? I think I filmed some of it. You know, you had the motorbikes going round. I think that one was, I think they said that is a proper circus, and the other one obviously had clowns in it, and you know, just was meant to be funny and that. But yeah, overall, I'm glad I checked the circuses out. So to end off there with some final thoughts, I do recommend you give Hyde Park Winter Wonderland a go, check it out, but yeah, just choose carefully on what rides you pick to do. You know, if there's a ride like that elsewhere that you can get on cheaper, yeah, just give it a miss. Do the unique rides, because there's quite a few of them there, and yeah, like I say, it is worth it for a ride on Munich Looping. Operations were fantastic, so quick. Yeah, like I say, I said it's busy. They manage those crowds so well. Staff's a bit in between. There's some that are really friendly, really talkative, really happy, and yeah, there's some that, you know, aren't the happiest or don't come across as the happiest, but yeah, that you're gonna get that everywhere really. But yeah, the XXL staff were probably some of the best, and the first one we did, the real ice slide, where that very funny moment happened. We've been watching that back quite a lot since the trip, but yeah, overall impressed, glad I've done it. Hyde Park Winter Wonderland, and yeah, I can see now why it is so popular, why it does get busy. I feel like I've given you a full-on podcast to end this video, but I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the screen to see more, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that'll be.